Hello everyone, my name is Ravendro and welcome to my first Pokemon challenge video. I've chosen the mono bug run since it was suggested to me by one of my viewers. I hope this doesn't bug you. Yeah, that was lame, but anyway, here are the rules. We are only allowed to use bug type Pokemon in battle. No overleveling, we may not level past the current gym leader's ace. No items in battle, only Pokeballs and held items are allowed. We started off and took Grookey as our starter. This will give Leon a Cinderace, which definitely is going to be the hardest for us to fight. Not long after, we caught ourselves a Caterpie that we named Weedle, because this is hilarious. A Grubin we named Dilbo-Deggins, and a Blypug we named Big Brain. With our extremely weak first evolution bugs, we moved on to Route 2, where we got obliterated by a single baby Chewtle that wrecked through our team like a lawnmower. So I had to go back to Route 1 and grind. I didn't expect to have to grind this early in the game, but grinding wasn't too bad and took only a couple minutes. I mean, look at this! We didn't stand a chance. Is this run going to be an immense waste of time and nerves? I definitely have mixed feelings about this challenge now. After grinding our Pokemon to level 8, Route 2 was uneventful and we received the Dynamax band from Professor Magnola. The rival fights this early aren't really worth mentioning, so I'll just skip those. We made our way through the wild area and leveled our Pokemon to level 10. During that, we evolved our Metapod to a Butterfree and our Blypug to a Doddler. We also caught a Combi to add a Bug Flying type to our team. We then received our Gym Challenger uniform in Motostoke with our favorite number 4 and cleared the hotel of some annoying Team Yell members that were blocking the lobby. As you can see, Butterfree is a pretty strong Pokemon when it comes to the early game. We crushed these grunts with a butterfly, imagine that. The humiliation couldn't be bigger. I miss the good old days where the evil teams were up to do actually evil things instead of, well, yelling. Okay Rave, that's 2 bad jokes in a row. On our way to the first gym on Route 3, we caught a 1% Sizzlipede to add an extremely cool bug fire type to our team. We named it Spicy No-No, because why not? At the end of the mine, we were ambushed by a condescending trainer called Bede, or Bede? I have no idea how this guy's name is pronounced. Anyway, his psychic Pokemon didn't stand a chance to our Mandibles, however. On Route 4, we called ourselves a Joltik for some type coverage, and let's be honest, this little guy is cute as hell. In Turf Field, we headed straight away to the gym and chased a couple Wooloos before the fight with gym leader Milo. It should be fairly easy, given that he uses only grass Pokemon, and our bugs eat grass for breakfast. Like literally. Alright, 3 out of 3, get it together Rave. We used our Spicy No-No and burnt his Gossifleur to a crisp. His Eldegoss, however, defeated our Fiery Centipede, so I switched to Dilbo, who unfortunately shared the same fate. That Eldegoss was very bulky. Who would have thought that a cotton Pokemon could be so hard to defeat? Anyway, after losing our combi, we brought in our Weedle and finished it off. With that, we won the battle and got our first gym badge. Moving on to Route 5, we fought our rival Top again, who didn't stand a chance against our cute little bugs though. Spicy No-No went down however against his Corvisire, his only real threat to our team. Thor had to come in then for the victory. A few Electro Webs later, we won the fight. I don't know why I included this fight in the video, as Hop as always was just such a pushover. I doubt that we will see him again very soon. We moved on to Hellberry after defeating all trainers on Route 5 and evolving our Dilbo-Daggins into his mid-form Charyabug. During our preparations for Nessa, we caught ourselves a Dewpider, adding a water type to our team that surely will see some screen time later in this run. We also evolved our combi into a Vespiquen, which came with quite a stat upgrade. At level 23, we challenge her. Dilbo took out Goldeen and Aerocuda with ease. We stack it and Spicy No-No and Weedle so we could deal with a way less dangerous undynamaxed Dreadnought. Bigger Brain came in and set up a Reflect, before going down to a Razor Shell. Thor then came in and paralyzed it with a Thunder Wave. We Dynamax after and hit it with a big Max Lightning for a good chunk of damage. Another Max Lightning got us a well-earned victory and the second gym badge. So far so good. I expected a way tougher run, to be honest. After the gym, we went through the second part of the Galar Mine and fought Poketrainer Bede/BD. Since all his Pokemon have the Psychic type, we easily swept through with Bug Bite. Back in Motostoke, we went to the wild area and grabbed the Thunderstone and evolved our Bug into a mighty Vikavolt. And our Aquaman into an Araquanid at level 22. It will be of huge value against the Fire Gym leader Kabu. Speaking of whom, it's time for the Fire Gym leader Kabu. You probably think this was a tough one, but there is actually not much to tell here. I thought that he would be a brick wall, but it was a first try victory, and easy as well. Ninetales and Arcanine go down easily, and our ace Aquaman one-shot his Centiskorch with a Max Gazier. I thought this one would be much harder. I'm glad it turned out to be no problem, however. There are yet harder fights to come. After Kabu, we went right to Stow on side and challenged Ghost Gym leader Alistair. On our way, we caught ourselves a level 30 Durant and evolved some of our bugs. Time to give Gym leader Alistair a try. We started off okay, but his Gengar chewed us up like we were bug mint flavored bubblegum. We had no chance. Yep, back to the grind. Two levels later, we tried again. We led with Dilbo this time to get a Sticky Whip out to lower Gengar's speed by one stage later in the fight. This worked out way better than our previous attempt. Sometimes 2 levels is all it needs in Pokemon. We were even faster than Gengar, which put us in a good position to get a victory. And we actually survived the hit. We bit twice with Centiskorch for the win. With the 4th badge, we move on. We ran through the Gloomwood Tangle and right into the Fairy Gym. Out of respect, I don't show you how I demolished Opal's team with Durant and Weedle. It was just brutal, as she was very afraid of our tiny little bugs. From here, I'll just skip to the Ice Gym, where we faced off with Melanie and her army of Frost Troopers. We had a great Fire type and a Steel type on our team. I thought this would be a breeze. My god, I was wrong. I skip forward here right to her ace Pokemon Lapras, as this is where it gets interesting. We thunderbolted away with Dilbo, but we barely did any damage. Lapras is so bulky, plus her special Dynamax attack, G-Resonance, that also set up an Aurora Veil for her team that basically is a reflect and a light screen at the same time, making it even harder for us to take down. We went down to another G-Resonance. Next we sent in Rocky for a Rock Slide. We only survived because of our ability Sturdy, but we did some chip damage at least. We then went down to a Surf as her Lapras was no longer Dynamaxed. Vicinono was our last hope, so we sent him in. I thought we were doomed, but we Dynamaxed anyway and went for a Max Flare to get rid of the water move empowering Rain and make the Sunshine in return, giving us a boost for the next Fire move. But then it happened. We flinched Lapras due to our King's Rock health item and go for Max Flutterby to lower her special attack on the next turn. And we flinched her again! How lucky was that? We then finished her off with another Max Flutterby for the victory. Let's jump right to the fight with Pierce. He specialized in dark types, so this fight went as easily as you would expect. There is barely anything worth going through here. Let's make this quick. 7th gym, check. Dragon gym time. I even turned on battle animations for this one. We gained some good experience from the gym trainers and breezed through to Rayhan. I forgot that this would be a double battle though, so we opened with no strategy whatsoever and lost against his Duraludon because we got fully paralyzed. Also, his Stealth Rocks did massive damage on our entire team due to how Stealth Rocks work on bugs. But we won on the second attempt quite easily. Next is Winden, or Winden? I have no idea how to pronounce things or cities in Gen 8, I'm very sorry. This is going to be our final destination as the final tournament, also known as Gen 8's Poké League equivalent, takes place here, the Champion Cup. I am not sure if you guys would be interested in the fight with Bede, Germany Rose, or the other tournament participants other than Leon, but for the sake of the length of this video, I cut down right to the fight that you're all here looking for. Before the fight though, we topped off our speed EVs with Durant by using some Carvos and we got ourselves a haircut. With all the stress of saving everyone from total destruction, we had to treat ourselves. Also, we leveled our team to 60 plus as we got straight up demolished by Leon's team on an early attempt with our low to mid level 50 bugs. Here's our final team. We tried several times and I really started to think this run would not be possible, until this happened. We went in with our Dilbo Daggins against his Aegislash and went for a Sticky Web. For whatever reason, Leon tried King Shield while in defensive stance. Unharmed, we switched into Bigger Brain, knowing that we would survive a non-critical Shadow Ball. We set up a light screen before going down. Next, we sent in our favorite Spicy No-No. Protected by a light screen, it was safe for us to coil twice before ending Aegislash with a Fire Lash. We lost some HP in the process though due to a Shadow Ball. Leon sent in Seismitoad next, who had only a physical water attack, so he stayed in at +2 defense and went for a lunge to deal massive damage. But a Toxic hit us and slowly chipped away our health, while Leon used a full restore, delaying the inevitable. Seismotoad went down eventually, but we had only 89 HP left. This was rough. We then landed another hard-hitting lunge, almost for a knockout on Haxorus, which finished us with an outrage in return. Our ace Durant is next, who gets an easy revenge kill with Iron Head. Now one of the biggest threats is coming in, Cinderace. But thanks to the sticky web we placed earlier, we were faster than him and took it out with a single max quake, which also gave us a raise in special defense. He sent in Dragapult next, which finished us with a critical flamethrower. I thought this run was doomed once again. We sent in Vespiquen and Toxic stalled Dragapult as long as we could. We were in a bad shape once again, and I was not looking forward to Leon's overpowered Charizard, since his Dragapult was already about to destroy me with his fire moves. I understand that a dragon usually spits fire, but couldn't there be an exception for this one? Please? It ended in a draw, with the both of us going down on the same turn. Last is his G-Max Charizard. This thing hits like a truck and does chip damage every turn with his G-Max Wildfire as well. But hope's not lost, as we put on a focus sash on Thor, who we sent in first. We survived the max rockfall with 1 HP thanks to the focus sash and hit a thunder wave, crippling Charizard's speed, so it would at least be able to have a guaranteed hit with our final Pokémon Dilbur. Thor then went down to the sandstorm that kicked up from Max Rockfall, and we sent in our last hope. We hit a strong thunderbolt, but it did only slightly do more than half of Charizard's HP. Way less than I thought. But then the luck was on our side for once and Charizard got fully paralyzed. We hit another thunderbolt for the victory and we actually did win the challenge. There is nothing you can do now, Leon. Just accept your fate and admit defeat to our mighty bugs. While the credits roll, I'd like to let you know that I did enjoy doing this challenge very much, and I wanted to give a shout out to all you Poketubers out there that you are doing a great job. Thinking of Mah-Dry-Bread and Zwiggo, who inspired me to do this one. Thank you, buddies. This is really a time-consuming job, and I know most of you don't do this on full time, so kudos. Anyway, I'd like to get your feedback now on how I did. There surely is no perfect video, but you gotta start somewhere, right? Also, I would like to get a few suggestions on what I should do next. Thank you guys and enjoy the rest of your day. I hope to see you next time. Cheers!